And hello there everyone, welcome back! BogMod here, playing, well, Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2, as you can see, and look! Everyone's back at school! Apparently. The game still isn't over! You thought, hey, we fought the villain, and, we did this weird stuff from the other, a different game, but the game is still not over! Hey, get back there. Get back there! As you can see, no terrorists with the group. That's good. That'd have been terrible. Side story ends. So yeah, guess we're continuing from there. Get to find out maybe what is that Reen up to? Twin Dragons Bridge, it looks like. Peel Army Base, Twin Dragons Bridge. High-speed train Crusader, Railway Military Police. Reen, what were you doing taking part in an aggressive war, It seems very unlike you. Very unlike you. To kill the climb the good old railroad. So what? On your weekends you wage war for your country, and during the week you take class?
Sorry about that, Valimar. Can't imagine it was a very pleasant trip for you, all bound up like that.
It did not present a problem.
Also, he can fly.
I will now enter an inactive state and allow the mechanics to perform maintenance.
Thanks. Well then, I'll leave him with you.
Sure thing. We'll take good care of him.
By the way, it's a real honor to be entrusted with the famous Ashen Knight.
Welcome back, Reen. You must be exhausted.
Hi, Claire.
Not really. I barely did anything. Everything went off without a hitch, mostly thanks to Valimar's power. Not to mention the planning of your people.
Ooh, he's not happy about things. And yet, you're still taking part, Reen.
You're annoyed, I take it, by the way we do things.
Not really. Regardless of the means, the war coming to a swift end was a good thing for everyone.
Ah, right. Of course. Better to be crushed by a tyrant than struggle against him.
As for what happened to Crossbell, I'm not in any position to talk. No, those aren't what bother me. I can buy that you had no idea Rufus was an Ironblood. But did you really not know about my real father?
Ooh. Alright.
I didn't have any hard evidence, but I did suspect that might be the case. You just seemed somehow similar. The air about you, your facial features.
You're evil.
I was always puzzled by how fascinated he was by your class as well.
I see. Excuse me, then.
Right.
Ah, you made him to a child soldier.
That wasn't the only reason I worried about you, you know.
Yeah, well.
Not that I could possibly tell him that.
Aw. Poor Claire. She's hurt, but she has her duty. her ditty to an even. And Reen, I still don't get why you've actually decided to go along with it. I mean, literally that was Crow's excuse. And he wouldn't like, oh yeah, sure, we'll support Crow then. I mean, Crow was literally like, yeah, it's better if I help the Noble Alliance win to bring the war swiftly to an end. And you were like, bullshit to that. And yet here you are doing the exact same thing. We had an entire game about this, Reen. An entire game.
I'm behaving like such a child.
Yeah. You are a child, though. It gets brought up quite a lot in this game.
It's hard to believe it's been a whole month since I was here last. Guess it didn't snow after all.
It's been a month. The snow could have melted. Aw, Laura.
It's not like the excitement of that day has faded away or anything. So why?
Well, probably the excitement has faded. It's been a month, and you apparently been waging imperialistic wars of conquest. You neutral bastard.
Why do I feel so cold? Huh? Oh, Lino flowers.
Welcome back, Reen.
Hi, Elisa. It's everybody.
Huh?
Welcome back.
What are you doing standing there? It's not like you to wallow in nostalgia. Did the flowers get to you?
You all came to see me.
They started budding just yesterday.
Should be in full bloom in about a week.
Guess some of them couldn't wait.
I guess not. It's good to be back, you guys.
Aren't George and Angelica and Toa graduated by now?
Agreed. We're all so happy to see you again.
You must be wiped out after all you did, though.
I'm fine, actually. It really wasn't that tough. Still, did all of you really come out here just to welcome me back?
Why wouldn't we?
It's not like we second years have any lessons to worry about this time of year.
Besides, I already had to come out here because of Valimar, so I figured I might as well say hi to you too.
Technically, the first years are supposed to be in class right now, but I turned it into a self-study period instead.
Ah, this is why having your teacher be your friend is the best.
And that was only possible because everyone's favorite captain told us exactly when you'd be arriving.
Really now? It's nice to see you here too, Celine.
Well, don't think I went out of my way to be here or anything.
Baka.
But given the way that you were acting when you left, I was a little worried about you.
No, that's surprising.
I mean, I wasn't. Not at all.
Oh, why do you have to be like that, Cat?
Still, thanks everyone.
So what now? Going back to your dorm for some well-earned rest?
We can carry your stuff for you if you want.
Your entire bag.
No, I'm fine. You said that class is in session right now, right? I'm a student, so I might as well attend. I mean, I have been absent for a month now.
Wow, you're no fun at all. I was hoping we could skip the whole class thing and get to the welcome back party.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Come on, it's party time!
I agree with the ladies.
Am I the only one who cares about studying at this school?
Yes. No, that's not true, but the others are more than willing to kind of put things aside for one day for their friend who's been forced to fight on the front lines of a vicious war.
Well, maybe we can hold the party tonight instead.
In that case, we should probably head back to the academy.
Ooh, a little private talk with our favorite girl. Our one true love.
Oh, Reen? I'm truly glad to have you back.
Aww.
Thanks. I feel the same way.
Hold hands, kiss, something. Oh well. We'll just have to do with this, I suppose. A private little moment. Winter's End Epilogue. I love the epilogues.
I'll never forget those days. The final weeks we spent together as a class are like dazzling jewels forever etched into my memories. I cherished every last moment. I never wanted it to come to an end. But time stops for no one. The minutes and hours kept passing, and our days together were slowly coming to a close. After what happened, Valflame Palace soon returned to its original form.
Right.
It was almost as if everything that took place there was some sort of dream. People's memories of that day started becoming vague. Many were convinced it was some kind of collective hallucination.
Interesting. The work of witches, perhaps?
That may have been in part a result of the chaotic days that followed, brought about by the Chancellor and Rufus. After the war, the entire country feared that Calvard would invade Crossbell and try to take it for its own.
I don't believe that.
Using that to his advantage, Rufus quickly convinced the nobility to support him, pledged to cooperate with the Chancellor. And in January 1205, the combined forces of both Imperial and Provincial armies invaded Crossbell. Crossbell no longer possessed the weapon of mass destruction that had annihilated Gorelia Fortress. Thanks to that, the city was occupied in a mere day, with no blood shed. Calvard was quick to react, sending countless airships to try and drive the Imperial forces out. However, between Rufus's leadership and the combined might of the tanks and soldats under his command, they were quickly repelled. As for me, Chancellor Osborne's words became the reality. Valimar and I were heralded as those responsible for Heimdall's liberation.
The liberation from Rufus? The hero that everyone loves?
And as the purported hero to the nation, I'd received and accepted a request.
Why? I want to know why you did.
In Crossbell. It was there that I found myself suddenly leading numerous soldats and fighting off the Republican army. Before I knew it, everyone around me was referring to me as the Ashen Chevalier.
You just accept it, even though you hate Osborne after what he pulled, and all the betrayals, all the manipulation, and the entire game being based around getting back to your school with your friends. And your neutrality. That's it, just... Yeah, that reason Crow had that we ignored. That's the reason why.
Time kept flowing, and mid-March came. The month in which Class VII would finally say their goodbyes.
Why? You still have to do your full second year, don't you? I lost track of time.
And that brings our history review right up to the dawn of the modern era.
Oh yes, Thomas. You may be a member of Ouroboros.
Next week, we'll be covering the 50-year period from the Orbital Revolution up to the present day. We're blowing through this material a lot more quickly than I would otherwise, so try to keep up with your reading. Oh, and Emma and Machias, if you see anyone struggling, try to help them out, okay?
I fully intend to.
Leave it to us. I've got plenty of good reference books on the subject.
That would be very helpful, actually.
Sounds like a pain. Oh well.
Aren't they lauded as heroes as well?
I do happen to have a few gaps in my knowledge of the Revolution.
I should be able to help out with the technological side of things if you guys need it.
I'm guessing we're gonna run into that Schmidt guy's name a lot too.
Well, he was one of the 3 leading disciples of Professor Epstein, so yeah.
It'll feel strange seeing his name in textbooks, knowing how he is in real life.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing to think we were able to meet him, though.
Alright, like I said, I'll be giving a quiz next week on everything we've covered up to now. Which means it'll cover quadratic functions, factorizations, sets, logic, and probability. Oh, and if I'm feeling really mean, there might be a little calculus in there. So, study for this one.
You monster!
That's a lot.
What do we got? Equals sigma xpk equals xpn x1 pn x. Oh, okay. X. Yeah, okay. So it's just a different notation system that I'm used to. It's a summation. X xk minus 2 pk. That is some math on that board.
Chris, just thinking about it.
Sounds more like he's reciting some kind of curse.
It is all material we've covered in class before, you know.
It'll be worth going over the most basic formulas at the very least.
Politics and ethics.
That sums up this lecture on the structure of the stock market in Erebonia. Next week, we will hurry on and study unemployment and inflation problems. You're also going to be taking part in a debate on those issues, so make sure each of you are well prepared.
What kind of debate?
A debate. It's when people are divided into groups for and against something, then they argue their viewpoints.
Art and music.
After much consideration, I've decided we will use our remaining time to listen to and enjoy music from all manner of genres. From famous classics to popular modern music, I've gathered records of all kinds for you to enjoy. I even managed to borrow music from a hot new genre like heaving metal.
Oh, I love heaving metal.
Called? Oh, I wonder what that sounds like.
Heaving metal.
Nice work, guys.
I wonder which in the group would like heaving metal the most. I mean, Laura likes to heave metal, but... Homeroom.
You poor kids must be exhausted. Feels like all your other instructors are dead set on cramming your brains with as much material as humanly possible.
Those monsters of teachers. Teaching them.
I want to crawl into a hole and die.
You said it.
Still, this is exactly how we wanted it.
Right. They're doing it for our sake, so I don't mind it so much.
There's no way we could cover everything in class, so it's sweet of them to give us the bullet points while they still can.
It's paying off for us in the long run, yeah, so we owe them a lot.
You're a trust fund baby, Elisa. You have nothing to worry about.
Forcing you to try and keep up with us is a little unfair of us, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do all of this again next year.
Are
Wait.
you sure you're fine with this arrangement?
Why is only he... He only missed a month.
Of course. This is to my benefit, too. If I get all of this crammed into my head now, maybe I can even come out on top on next year's midterms.
Well...
That's some confidence.
I wouldn't be surprised if you actually did it, though.
He did come in 7th in the midterms this year, remember?
I'm probably just being too optimistic.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Guess we'll know for sure next year.
So, if Toe and George and them are still around, how is Class 7 ending this year?
Anyway, tomorrow's the day you've all been waiting for. Your next free day. I know you've got enough schoolwork to choke a horse, but try to carve out a little time for your clubs and all that youthful jazz. The forecast for tomorrow is clear blue skies. Might be the perfect chance to sneak off and get into some ooh la la with that special someone.
Oh, Sarah. Well, you heard her. Time to have underage sexings between the students. It's the only thing to do.
And truly, you teach us all by living your life as a shining counterexample.
Spoken like a true lifetime member of the Lonely Hearts Club.
Oh, that's
instructor.
just cruel, Eustace.
Hey! I'll have you know that there are plenty of guys who would do anything for a private lesson with yours truly.
I believe that.
But if that many men are interested in you, how can you spend so much time drinking alone in your room?
She's not interested in them?
I think the polite thing to do here is just smile and nod.
If you keep setting your sights on guys like Laura's dad, you might as well just buy a couple cats and get it over
Oh, that'd be amazing, though, if those two got together. Laura, I would like to see that to happen. Hilarious.
It does seem like she's fighting an uphill battle to find a good match.
Just you wait, guys.
Laura, how would you feel about Sarah as your mother-in-law? Or your stepmom, sorry.
In 2 weeks, when you see the hordes of chiseled, elegant gents draped over me, we'll see who has the last laugh.
Time really does fly. It's hard to believe our last free day is tomorrow.
Yeah, it felt like we still had more time.
For me, it feels like it's been ages since I last had one.
I suppose it would. Were you able to rest up at all while you were away?
Not really. It was basically work, work, work the whole time.
I saw your work. You spent like 10 minutes on the battlefield, maybe, and that's counting travel time.
I did get taken into Crossbell City during what time off I did have. But I can't say I felt very comfortable there.
Both you being a foreign invader, crushing their hopes and dreams of independence and peace?
I'm sure. Indeed. That must have been more painful than anything.
To the people of Crossbell, we Erebonians are aggressors. I can hardly imagine they would welcome us with open
You are
arms.
aggressors! To everybody!
That doesn't sound like it'd stop Lecter from living it up over there, though.
He did take me to a casino once, actually. He won so much, he might as well have been cheating.
You might have been, actually, knowing Lecter.
Shocking.
It always feels like people who like gambling really like it, huh?
Like a certain terrorist we all know. But he's dead.
Does anyone have anything planned for our free day? Remember, it's the very last one, so make it count. We wouldn't want to end the day with any regrets.
True enough. Although, I wonder if I'd end the day regretting that it has to end in the first place if we made it too much fun.
I've got so much that I want to do, I'm not sure where to start. I know I want to attend practice, at least. Oh, same. I've got to go taste test some new dishes for the cooking club, plus Kirsch's has a new menu up, and...
How many stomachs do you have?
Well, she isn't a normal human, so she might have more than one.
Will you be helping the student council tomorrow, Reen?
Of course he will!
That's the plan. It sounds like Toa will finish handing all her work over to the others today, but they're bound to be busy. So I thought it'd be nice to take some of it off their hands, whether they like it or not.
Ah, Reen, ever the reliable gopher.
That's a very you response.
Oh, that's probably how Osborne got him to do it. He's like, I know you hate me, and I manipulated everything here. But I have a job that could really be helpful. If I have Toa deliver a letter to you as a mission, would you do it then, huh? Huh? Conquer Crossbell. I'll give you some Mira as a reward.
If there's anything we can help with, let us know, okay?
Well, I guess I'd better get going. I could go straight to the student council room, but it's my first time back in over a month, so it would be nice to take a walk. Maybe I should go and see how Valamar's doing too.
Reen.
Yes? Laura, do you want some ooh la la? I mean, I'm okay with that. But, I mean, didn't expect it.
Huh? I thought you were going to the gymnasium.
Aww. Yes, remember, you have a growing love life, Reen. This is your one true love.
My apologies. I do intend to go. I just wanted to spend a little time with you first.
Aww.
It feels like it's been a long time since we last had the chance. So,
You don't even realize how cute you are sometimes, do you?
I feel like I've grown more selfish ever since I met you.
And I don't mind at all.
Kiss her, you fool!
Having you in my arms again is everything I could ask for.
Aww.
Reen.
That's true love. True love! I don't care what the game says about the others. It wasn't for long, but the two of them were happy simply passing the time together. They said their goodbyes just outside the classroom. Alright. Let's tell this counselor will advance. Traveling clothes. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's his normal outfit. And there's, here we are, Joshua. This is winter look. Summer look. His pajamas. His bathing suit. His academy swimsuit. Stage outfit. His travel clothes. His Class VII uniform. And then nothing at all, which is still his Class VII uniform. And there's a Mishi. And... anyhow, let's call it there, take a little break, and we'll see you all soon for more.